What's good? It's your boy Jay, and we back with another video. And today we got something different. So today we're gonna be going over just some recovery techniques that I have written down. I had them in my notes for a while, but I never really got around to like organizing them or like really putting out a video that was just like very like organized. So that's why I just wanted to put this on there for myself, but also for the viewers. You can use these anytime, anywhere, and they're really good for you. So here we go. All right, so the first one is cold showers. When I take cold showers, I usually take like cold and hot showers. You can take warm showers, you could take cold showers, but the cold shower is usually good for like muscle repair or the muscle tears. When you're working out, what you're doing is basically like obviously a lot of you already know this, but you're like tearing your muscles, your muscle fibers. You're putting little micro tears into your muscles. And when you take a cold shower or like even an ice bath, which was my next point, it contracts those muscles to be able to heal those little muscle tears. And so it feels good after like a long and hard workout. Next point would be ice baths. Ice baths or Epsom salt baths are good for your heart health and muscle release. I've taken ice baths, I've taken Epsom baths. I don't really like Epsom salt baths because they let your skin go dry like after a while of sitting in it. But I would say that the ice baths are like the best thing after a workout. Like maybe 30 minutes to an hour after a workout, it is just amazing for your recovery. The next one, I already said this one, was warm showers. It's good for relaxing and calming your muscles. It's also good for your heart health. The next one was eating balanced meals at the right time of the day, on 7 a.m., 11 a.m., and 5 p.m. Well, when I was bulking, I would usually eat a little later on in the days. And honestly, if you're trying to bulk, if you're trying to get bigger, you know what I mean? That's probably the best thing. Like eating protein and all your stuff near the end of the night so it kind of sits on your stomach and then kind of builds up for the next day. The next one that I had on the list was power naps. Love power naps when it comes to like really strenuous exercise, but power naps are maybe like 30, less than maybe like 10 to 30 minutes, not even over 30 minutes. It would just be in that range. It's really good for muscle release. I would recommend that as well. The next point was protein shakes. 30 minutes to an hour after exercise. People take protein shakes before they go to work out to fuel their energy for when they go in, because people don't take pre-workout, or some people take pre-workout before and then they just they go in and then they eat after, or some people take creatine before and then they eat after. However you want to fuel your exercises, as long as you're getting your protein in for the day, I would say that it's probably best to give yourself like protein about 30 minutes to an hour after your workout. But it's up to you guys. I don't think it really matters throughout the day. If you get your protein, I think it's all the same. The next one is static stretches after workout. Static stretches really help to elongate the muscle and help with lactic acid buildup. The best thing for me is probably this, and also myofascial release, which was my next point. Using the foam rollers, that's what they call myofascial release. It's good for that lactic acid buildup that gets in your quads and also in your hamstrings as well. So what I do is I'll roll out my muscles. Also, when you stretch, it's helping to elongate that muscle so that it doesn't get that lactic acid buildup. Because when you do strenuous exercises, especially in big muscles of the body, what it does is it builds up this lactic acid. Especially, bro, I will tell you, like, literally I have gotten it all almost in my knees, bro. Like, it's bad. It is bad when it gets up there, bro. Yeah, so those two things are really good for recovery. Proper sleep, I would say 7 hours of good sleep is needed for for good results in the gym. Crazy, because it's like even going through everything, bro, it's just it's really hard to get sleep these days, bro. And when I say good sleep, I mean like you go to sleep at like 10:30 latest, 11 o'clock, you feel me? And then you get up at like 7 or 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That's good sleep. That's apparently good sleep. The next point was tea in the morning to stimulate metabolism. This is for people that are trying to stimulate their metabolism to burn fat. So if you're doing like a cardio day or you're trying to lose a little bit of fat, right? Try tea in the morning, green tea. I've tried purple tea, even like lemon teas and stuff like that. That heat kind of stimulates your metabolism, especially in the morning. And then once you get into the gym, bro, you start sweating a lot more. Like, that's what I realized when I get in there and I drink tea. I usually don't do it as much anymore because I'm not really trying to lose as much weight. But yes, tea in the morning to stimulate the metabolism, good for burning fat when sedentary, and helps you sweat more when you exercise. So with the tea, you can also drink it at nighttime, just while you're still, you know what I'm saying? And you can still burn that same amount of fat, bro. It's crazy what tea does for you, but you have to research on the best teas for you. There's no special tea. Like, people try to sell you like special teas and like all this you know what I mean, like just stuff that's not needed, bro. Just get some regular tea from the store, some Lipton tea, probably not some iced tea, not like something really sweet, but something herbal. Like, it's gonna be something that's just gonna sit on your stomach, that's healthy for you, and that can also help you burn fat in the meantime while you're not at the gym. All right, for the next point, I put minimize or cut caffeine use. Increases anxiety levels, insomnia, increases heart stress, and increases blood pressure and more frequent headaches. For the last month or so, I haven't really used any caffeine for my workouts. And yes, I would say that before, when I was using pre-workout, I was getting a lot better results. And I also had a lot more energy to be able to do a lot more things. But I would say that you don't even need any of that stuff, bro. You don't need any of that energy when it comes to like all the caffeine and sugar that they put in it. You really don't need any of it, bro. Like, even till today, bro, I'm able to get through my workouts and do all my workouts. Yeah, there's times where I like to take it because it's just kind of gives you that energy boost, especially on those days where you're not really feeling it. Try to like minimize it. Try to as much as possible. Obviously, there's gonna be days where you want to take it, and that's cool, whatever. But the only reason why I say minimize it is because of those things that I was saying. It increases anxiety levels, insomnia. For me, it's really bad with the insomnia, bro. It's like you start hearing these little it's like a ring, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you literally, you just can't go to sleep. You're just like up all night. You're on go, bro. Like, especially if you get a strenuous workout in, like a really good workout in. Yeah, the workout's good. Yeah, you can do 30, 60 minutes of cardio afterwards, but it's like, bro, like, I'm up, bro. Like, I can't go to sleep. And you get like headaches, bro. But you really have to get away from it for a while to realize what you can do without it. And then once you get back on it, then you're just like, okay, well, maybe this isn't what I need. Yeah. So the next one is breathing exercises, like yoga, or even without the yoga, bro, you can just sit there and like count your breaths, bro. Like, I might make a whole video about it. I have made videos on that before, but I might make a whole video on more like breathing techniques and breathing exercises, is what I call them. They're really good for mental and physical health, which it is kind of hard because sometimes like you just don't even think about breathing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that everybody does. You think that you do it right, but most people don't even do it right, bro. Most people don't even be sitting there and be like, you know what I mean? Like, but if you really take the time to count out your breaths, whether it be just 10 breaths a day or 5 minutes a day and then you make that into 10 minutes a day, it can really drastically affect your mental and your physical health, whether it be just your respiration rate or your mental health, as in like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're getting in a stressful situation, you start to realize that you start to take breaths now, or you start to take, you know, your time with things, or you just breathe, and you're not really as stressed as stressed anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing that I had on the list was dynamic stretches during the exercise, which helps with blood flow before strenuous exercise. Dynamic stretches for me, I don't necessarily do them as much as I should, but they do help when like when you're getting back into the gym and you really need to like okay, so for example, if you're getting straight back into the gym after not going for a month, 2 months, 3 months, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, anywhere in that like range, bro, like I would say that you need to do dynamic stretches before you go in, because that lactic acid buildup that I was talking about earlier, it can really get so bad to the point where you like it just hurts so bad, bro. And even when you do stretches and even when you do roll out your muscles, it can just take like days on days for you to recover. So I think that doing dynamic stretches even before your workouts, maybe right after your cardio, like you get on the, you know what I'm saying, do a little bit of maybe like 5-10 minutes of cardio, and then you do a little bit of dynamic stretches, like it can help out immensely. So I would say that dynamic stretches are really good for that. But if you've been in the gym for a while, you kind of know if you need them or not. For me, I'll probably do them maybe every once a month, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really do them as much anymore, but for beginners or like people that are starting out in the gym, bro, yeah, definitely, bro, just do some dynamic stretches beforehand. The difference between static and dynamic stretches, static stretches are more when you're at a calm, right? You can think of it as like you're laying down and you're doing like a, I don't know, like a downward dog, or like a cobra pose or a child's pose, or like you're more still with those. Dynamic stretches could be more something like you're moving, you're trying to get the blood flow going, you know, you're trying to exercise also, you're trying to start your exercise and trying to get your heart rate up, as well as trying to stretch. So I would look into it. Wow, he just ran that stop sign, boy. Oof. Last one that I have on the list is active recovery on off days, whether it be walking, light jogging, or biking. For this one, I honestly said that active recovery on off days is probably the best, because it just offers you a lot more benefits in healing than just sitting around and doing nothing. Even on those days where you're like, you know, sitting there doing nothing, bro, you can get up and go and walk for at least 10-20 minutes. Literally, you're gonna recover a lot faster if you keep moving. And that's with anything, bro. Even if like you have arthritis, bro, like say you have arthritis and you like, for example, like I had arthritis in this finger right here, right? And for a long time, bro, like it was bad, bro. Like, but I realized that the more you move things, the more you move your body, we could say, the more it's easier to go and do those things, bro. So that was it for all my recovery techniques. I just wanted to help somebody out, anybody. But if this was helpful to you guys, or if you guys enjoyed the video, please like on the video. I love you guys so much, and it's your boy Jay, and I'm out. Peace.